So what I'm going to show you guys today is a Facebook application called Pulse. I'm at a website here called Pul.se. There's a button there which just says Add Application. So when you click on the Add Application button, it takes you to Facebook. And if you already have an account, you can just log in. But if you don't have an account at Facebook, you can sign in here and find out what all the hype about Facebook is all about. After you've installed it, you get to this page. And what's happened here is that Pulse has read my profile and learned that I like this rather eclectic mix of music here. So I don't actually have to do anything. I just hit next, and I'm just using some test users here right now. But I'm going to send a compatibility test to the two of them. And what a compatibility test does is it is a game that you can find out how compatible your music tastes are with your friends. But it's also a way of Pulse to learn more about you and about your friends' tastes in music so that we can make better recommendations. And on this page is what we're calling the incoming transmissions. The incoming transmissions are matches of relevant events that Pulse has found for you. They are, right now, new albums by artists that you've already told us you like. So they're new artists, new albums, and also tickets for bands that you like when those bands are actually in your hometown. So that solves that problem of finding out that your favorite band was in town last week. If you find that the information is too much, and I can demo that here if we show the screen, is right now the relevance dial is turned down. And so I only have 5 results on this page. All of these artists here are actually artists that I have in my Pulse settings. If you want recommendations, you want to discover new music, or know about bands that maybe aren't on your settings but are closely related, well then you turn the dial up and you find out about, oh wow, The Cure is in town. I do like The Cure. They're not actually in my favorites, but now I've discovered that, and I can rate that item by clicking on the Was This Useful button here. And when I do that, now that is changed in relevance. It's become large, and I can see that it's large, and I can turn the dial down again, but that item now will remain. The good news is it's also, Pulse has learned that I like The Cure and has added it to my favorite settings as well. And as time goes on, we'll be able to tell you about DVDs and about books. We'll be able to tell you about other events related to your favorite artists, like they're on Letterman tonight, or someone writes an interesting blog post, or they have a free download, or things like that. We'll be able to find that information and put it in here. Now, all those sorts of matches, you could imagine, well, maybe that's too much information. I'm already overloaded with information. But you have to remember, that's the problem that Pulse is addressing for you. It's trying to reduce that information overload. So Pulse learns the things that you care about and then only tells you about those things, nothing else, just the things you care about. That's pretty much it. Pulse is pretty simple.